What's going on, everybody? Just wanted to give a little review of this summer. We've been down here this summer for the last month, enjoying the Keys. But as many of you know, living on a boat or a house or anything for that matter, there's a lot of repairs that need to be done or upgrades. So I wanted to go over that this episode, just kind of show you what we did this summer, some of the stuff that we fixed up, because if you don't have a boat and you're thinking about getting a boat, you're going to learn quickly that there's a lot of repairs and upgrades that need to be done. I think more so with boats than houses, because they just are exposed to the elements a little more. But a lot of improvements, like stuff that needed to be fixed that we fixed, but it made the boat better. And other stuff even in just our whole little general area here, a sitting area for one. But we're going to walk over to the boat, and I'm going to kind of go over it with you and show you what we did to the boat and how it helped us living on the boat and how it made it more comfortable for us. So real quick, right here, I don't know if I'm going to post it or not. I filmed it a little bit, but even our table here where we sit at and have our meals and stuff, I had to cut some boards out in the middle and put some new boards down, but repaint it, but that came out good. But if you look at the boat over here you see the sliders there, and then the air conditioner just behind the boat, that little canopy right there. It's kind of an outside blind that I had mounted, and it comes down, so when the sun gets to the west, really helped us with the heat inside. Also right up there, our bimini kind of had been exposed to the sun and wind too much, and it had gotten ripped, so we replaced that, and that gives us a little shade for when we're sitting up there. I'll show you real quick, and there's an episode coming out on it. If you saw before when I did the Houseboat video, the deck here, it had like an artificial turf up there, which was pretty cool. We'd set up there, you have a little grass on your feet. Really, actually pretty cool would be the wrong term, because it was pretty hot. When the sun would hit it, it would just you couldn't even have bare feet on it in the middle of the day. Right now, when, like in the afternoon, evening, it's not bad. It wasn't bad. But in the heat of the day when the sun was heating it, it would just let that heat radiate right through to the inside of the boat. So I eliminated the grass, got rid of it, and took some temperature readings, and it was still the same. So this white stuff that you see on here, it's called Cool Guard. And it dropped the temperature in the boat, I would say 12 to 14 degrees, just by painting this stuff on there. It's like a rubbery paint that I put on there, and I gotta tell you, it really made a difference on the inside of the boat. And walking on it on the outside, when you put your feet on it, when the heat of the day, when the sun's hitting it, you just don't feel it at all. It's cool to touch. So, and real quick, that has been replaced. The old one had finally taken the elements were too much for it, and it just finally died. So we had to replace that, and that one went why this one was giving us trouble, but we were able to reposition this. It was just leaking inside the house boat. And here's the AC inside here. And what it was doing, even though it was tilted, for some reason, the water was leaking kind of over here on the corner, and it was working its way to the wall. And this chalkboard that you see here used to be the paneling that you see to the right of it, but I had to rip all that wet stuff out. It had leaked all the way down into the lower berth where we sleep. Got the mattresses a little wet. Luckily there was no mold, but it actually worked out pretty good, because now we have this chalkboard here, and like, you know, we had, you know, obviously Salty Bushwhacker, it's a way to live in, but we have the name of the boat, and then up there, Little Lobster, we put 2023 mini season, and just all kinds of funny sayings and stuff that we did this summer. And actually one of our followers stopped by, and this was the Tux Horns, I believe it was, and they left a little note on our table one day, so that was pretty cool. So we have that there. But back to the deck. So you can see the deck back there also, and this ceiling here, all the way across above the galley here, it was 102 to 103 degrees. Low end was maybe 98. So let's say 98 to 102 degrees. After I put that stuff on there, it was like 86, 80, 84. So on average, it was about 12 degrees difference where it cooled it. So that made a big difference. And then here's the little blind that I put. Now, a lot of people put blackout shades, and they really are effective. But I don't like being in the boat in the middle of the day and it not being able to see outside. So this is kind of a compromise. You can't really see outside, but if you kind of squat down, you can. And we had blinds on the inside over this window that help cut the heat, but this wall kind of goes at an angle, and the blinds would fall on the table, and they really didn't work that well. So I actually got it's a landscaping screen, believe it or not, but it's black. So when you're on the outside of the boat, you can't see it. Like across the way, I went over and looked at it. It just looks like a screen. It blends right in with the window, so it doesn't look, clamp it like. It's not too redneck, but it really cuts the heat. And even that stopped this. It was probably about a 4 or 5 degree improvement from the blinds with this screen right here. So that helped cut the heat also. So basically a lot of the stuff that we did this summer was stuff to help us beat the heat, because when you walk down into this galley, it was hot. Now it's just a little warmer, and that's a big difference. So the only other real difference that we made is if you come up here, back upstairs here to our little TV area here, we redid the blinds. Just got some cheapy Amazon blackout blinds, and even here too. So when we want privacy enclosed, you can see it really kind of darkens it down in here if you want. So it makes it nicer during the day if you want to watch TV, or if you're in here just trying to have it a little darker and cooler. But if you want the light, like right now the sun's not in the way, so I kind of just want the light. But that was the only other real big improvement that we made. But all in all, the boat is a whole lot more comfortable inside. It looks a little bit better. The galley area is a lot cooler. You can function down there, and you can function down there while you're looking outside. We tinted the windows initially. That didn't make a big difference, but where we're at right now, I'm really happy because it's cooler and I can see outside. And then downstairs in the lower berth there where we sleep, I'll show you a picture. That hasn't changed at all. You saw that when we did the initial tour of the boat. This is more, I just want to show you what we did to improve it, other than there's the new AC, which is crucial in the summertime down here in the Keys. But that's it, guys. I just kind of wanted to give you a walkthrough and a tour. If you have any ideas or comments or suggestions or anything, leave them down in the comments. If you got any ideas of any other things you want to see done, or what you would projects that you have, or have any questions, please let me know, guys. And again, thanks for the continued support with the channel. The channel just keeps growing daily, just slowly, but it's growing, and we're ecstatic. We love your support. Please remember to like and subscribe, and if you have any other like I said before, any other questions, leave them in the comments. So thanks for watching, guys, and remember, salty bushwhacker, it is a way of living.